Hi, this is Gray Tracer, and I just want to share with you a few observations I've had recently. I also teach composition, and I just got done reading a student's paper that was really pretty disturbing in many ways, considering we're talking about children. The young lady has a 7-year-old, and as they're watching the news, you see all of the information that's out there with black men, okay, being roughed up by police, taking a look at what happened with George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, and all of the others who have suffered needlessly, as far as I'm concerned. But this little boy asked, and he's 7 years old, asked his mother, is that what's going to happen to me when I grow up? Now think about that for a second. Should a child have to ask and wonder if he's going to be killed because of the color of his skin? That is really, really disturbing to me. And as I read the paper and thought about what was going on, all I could think of was Martin Luther King. And I realize that not everybody thinks he was effective, but I happen to believe that he was, and I happen to believe in the message that he had. But his dream has to be realized. And here we are, how many decades later, and it's not. Why? Why is his dream not being achieved? Yes, the world isn't fair. Some individuals are blessed, some individuals are not. Some individuals are very smart and can accomplish many things, and others have to struggle. And this is not an issue of when we think about equality. To me, that basic message is we all have a right to be acknowledged for being the individuals that we are, and appreciated for being the individuals we are. Just because we make a lot of money, it doesn't make us special. Because we're on public assistance doesn't make us special. What makes us special is that each of us, every person, is an individual worthy of dignity and respect. And I know it's hard sometimes for us to look at somebody else and think that, oh, this person is just like me, when the person is not just like me. But we come back and we ask ourselves, does the rain fall on that individual just like it falls on me? Yes. Does God look down on that individual as he does on me? And the answer is yes. So what does that tell us? As a writer, I try to put messages into my work. And the messages that I try to put into my work for kids are lessons to learn. And they're not real obvious. They're not these lessons that come out and say, oh, you should know this now. They're lessons that as the youngsters read or have the story read to them, they'll ask questions. Just like this young African American boy asked his mother, is that what's going to happen to me? So, I just leave you with this quick thought. Please, please, look into your hearts, look into your souls, and ask yourself, what can I do to take one step forward to help Martin Luther King's dream be achieved? Thanks.